Hello, hello. Realizing I forgot to move. Are we alive? We're good. How's everyone doing? Kickoff is moments away. Week 18 of the NFL season. This very well might be the last Dolphins game this year. We'll see. Hopefully KC can come up big and hopefully Miami can do their job. But only time will tell. Meanwhile, Carolina, man, they're looking to draw. They're inside the 10 in overtime right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bears break the losing streak. That was a rough finish. I only got a telling of that. That was more focusing on the Tampa game. But like, how do you leave DJ Moore that wide open over the middle, right outside of like I don't get that defensive play calling, but whatever. Hey, at least something could happen for the Bears this year. It's been a very rough season for them. Yeah, and then depending on the Rams Seahawks game, Commanders either play Tampa or the Rams. I'm not sure who you would rather play if you're Washington. But either way, you definitely rather play Tampa or LA than Philly. That's for damn sure. Green Bay's gonna have to go into an NFC East team for back-to-back seasons as a seventh seed. As they beat Dallas last year in Dallas as a seventh seed, trying to beat Philly this year. And then after Philly, let's say Green Bay does win. Then you have to travel to either Minnesota or Detroit. Like their road is not going to be easy. But honestly, I think it's fine. I mean, you set yourselves up really well for next year anyway, having a third place schedule and still being an 11-win team. Yeah, kickoffs moments away. This should be an interesting one. Yeah, you probably do prefer the Rams, and then that's not to say the Rams are a bad team. It's just with how Tampa has played this season, especially with Mike Evans being back now as well, or having been back. Like they're like if Mike Evans and Chris Godwin did not get injured earlier this season, Tampa is a firm lock for that 3 seed. So yeah, you probably do want rather play the Rams, but the Rams are resting most of their starters today against Seattle, so we'll see. As Carolina walks off against Atlanta, okay. Damn, Bryce Young, Bryce Young, the second half of the year has been fantastic. It's good for him. I mean, there's always going to be an argument against how the playoffs work. There's no like guaranteed best way of doing it, especially for football. At least with basketball and hockey, you have the 7 game series and you have it where you split the home stuff. But there's no easy way to determine a playoff for football, and that's kind of the tough thing about it. But I mean, I like it. Anyway, Miami set to get the ball first in this one. MetLife Stadium, a chilly 33 degrees. Dolphins need a win, and the Broncos need to lose for Miami to claim that 7th seed and a trip to Buffalo in the wild card round. Gonna come down to Tyler Huntley and Carson Wentz. We'll see. And kickoff underway. This will be returnable beginning from about the 2. And that's Malik Washington going to work his way past the 25, past the 30, and down to about the 33. So Tyler Huntley and his Miami offense will start the drive and the game from there. Huntley played well against Cleveland last week. Going to be a different test this week. But goal is still the same. No matter what, win, and at the very least get 5 straight winning seasons. I would love to get 3 straight playoff appearances, but that isn't under our control. Winning is, and getting that winning season. Huntley under center, back and fullback behind him. First play of the game is a play action looking to throw, rolling right by in time. Going to dump it off to Jonnu Smith, and he couldn't get the feed in bounds. Incomplete. That's a tough one, Jonnu. I mean, no one was really near. You got to be able to get your feet in bounds there. Like that's a tough one to not come down with. Yeah, it's like today would be like it's under 50 degrees, and it's like a must-win game. Hopefully, pull it up. But yeah, cold weather has always been an issue for Miami though. Huntley quick pass left side caught by Jalen Waddle for a screen, going to make people miss, but at the end of the day, lose about 5 on the play. Not a great start. Not a great start. It's always gonna be tough for a team like Miami to travel into the cold. That's why it's so important to win the games you can win early on in the season, which Miami did last year but couldn't do this year. So, all right, 3rd and 14. Huntley and shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right as well. Quick pass right, the screen to Achane. And going to get the yards back and a little extra, going to be a 4th and 8 coming up. So a 3 and out to begin this game. Not the great, not the best. Commanders then another game-winning touchdown. That was Mariota leading that as well. I'm pretty sure. Washington could be again. If Washington gets the right matchup in a wildcard round, they could be a sneaky team. Of course, their divisional round matchup would be tough, but if they can get the right matchup and the right path, who knows? And so Jake Bailey on to send this one down. Again, a 3 and out to begin this game for Miami. Not the greatest of starts. Punt comes off clean, and it is a great punt inside the 20 and fair caught at the 15. All right, so the Jets offense will start from there at their own 15. I don't think a Packers-Commanders divisional round is possible. Yeah, because if the Packers win, they were forced to play Detroit. Or whoever the 1 seed is, Detroit or Minnesota in the divisional round. Which that would be a fantastic divisional round game. I think the most likely matchup for Washington in the divisional round will be Detroit or Minnesota. All right, Rodgers and shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball in the 16, actually. First play for this Jets offense is a pass that's picked off. Intercepted by Tyrell Dodson. And going to return this inside the 20. Trying to find a lane, making moves, and brought down to the 15. Back-to-back weeks for Tyrell Dodson picking the ball off. Let's go. We'll take it. Was not expecting that. 13:04 to play in the first, and the Dolphins offense has ball in the red zone already. Little RPO, Rodgers trying to fit it to Devontae Adams in the slot. Bounces off his chest and into the air for Dodson to come down with it. All right. Again, back-to-back weeks for Dodson. I'm pretty sure that's 3rd of the season as well. He's been a great mid-season pickup for Miami. And someone that I really wish will be back next year, but we'll see. Denver touchdown already. Oh. Huntley under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left, going to toss this left side for Achane. First play of this new set of this new drive, and going to get a gain of about 2, down to the Jets 13. Man, come on, Casey. Miami probably doesn't do much if they get in anyway, but it would just be nice to have 3 straight playoff seasons. Huntley and shotgun back behind him, 2nd and 8 from the Jets 13. Play action looking to throw. Rolling to his left to buy some time. Has room to run, keeping it himself, and out of bounds near the 7-yard line. So a 3rd and short coming up. Huntley, just keep it yourself, tuck and run. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Yeah. The game where Kevin Harlan called both games. That gave him the 2 seed, but yeah, still. They do owe us. I guess but their logic might be, well, we gave y'all Tyreek. Huntley alone in shotgun for this 3rd and 2, looking to throw a quick pass left is airmailed for looking for Jalen Waddle on a quick hitter. Had him open, but just missed him wide. Missed him wide and high. I don't get that play call. But oh well. Out comes Jason Sanders to give Miami the early lead. He has a chance today to break the record for field goals made in the season for a Dolphins kicker. This will be the first one for it. I'm pretty sure he needs to hit like 4 or 5 kicks today to break it, which he did last time we played the Jets. This kick from 26 yards out is up and good. So Miami has the early lead, but definitely wasting the interception and the great starting field position for that drive. But oh well. Yeah, at least it's points. But again, we'd like to see the drive end better. Which it could have. I mean, again, he had Waddle open on that 3rd down play. It just missed him. But oh well. Head into our first commercial break. Miami up by 3. I just still can't believe we're dependent on Carson Wentz of all quarterbacks to possibly send us to the playoffs. Like, what? Oh, yeah, I could totally see Rodgers losing to a backup quarterback. He's done it before in his career, and especially at this age of his career. I mean, he ain't great. Yeah, it's heavily implied that this will be his last game, which I think is for the best, not only for him and his legacy and everything, but for everyone. I think we're all sick and tired of seeing and hearing Rodgers. So I think it is time. Well, the flip side to it is I feel like they would prefer Miami in any way. So like, if we're most likely going to win this, I mean, it's most likely. Like, there's a good chance we win this game. I think they'd rather us in than Denver or Cincy. So we'll see. Only time will tell. Again, it was just the opening drive for Denver, it seems, so not too worried. Depending on what the Chiefs offense does, that'll decide some things. I just still can't believe it's Carson Wentz of all players we gotta depend on. All right. Back from commercial break, Jason Sanders about to send this one down. As the Jets will begin their second drive in offense. Last drive was a 1-play interception. We'll see what their second drive looks like. Okay, like, the main thing for today is like being able to say we've had 5 straight winning seasons. That's the big thing. As that's the bare minimum we need to be able to get. as the kickoff was a bit of a squib kick by Sanders, going to be returned from the 4 and going to work his way around the 23-yard line. All right, we'll take it. Pretty good kick coverage there. Yeah, I was watching that Tampa game, and I'm happy for Mike Evans. Like because here's the thing, he probably would have gotten that last week if he didn't get injured. So like it's good that they gave it to him and they made sure he got it. I respected. All right, second play of offense for the Jets. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action, looking to throw. Rolling right and dump off in the flat is caught and going to be a gain of roughly 11 on the play. Oh, that's great. See, that was Tyler Conklin on the reception. Just Ramsey not moving into the flat. I don't get it. I mean, yeah, you maybe are worried about Rodgers running, but at the same time, not really. Like, just stick to the flat. Next play is going to be an end around for Davante Adams, who's going to look to throw it back to Rodgers. Some trickery here. And Rodgers now looking to throw it again. Going to give it to Davante Adams, who gets laid out by Jalen Ramsey. Will probably be an incomplete pass, but man, what a hit. The Jets trying some trickery with an end around flea flicker that goes absolutely nowhere. Some great defense to make sure we don't get great defense to make sure they don't get anything tricky on us. Cleveland's just done with this season. That's what I'm thinking. They're just done with it, with everything. Because like they're kind of done for the next few seasons because they don't really have a future. So 2nd and 10, Rodgers and shotgun back to his right, going to quick pass left, a screen for Davante Adams, who's going to get nowhere on that, maybe even losing a yard. Jalen Ramsey shedding off that block quick to blow up the play. It's 3rd and 10 for the New York Jets. There were some reports yesterday specifically that Anthony Weaver is being looked at for head coaching opportunities, and I'm happy for him, but I want him to stay in Miami for next season. Of course, that'll be something we gauge in the coming weeks. Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right for this 3rd and 11 play. As they're making adjustments, 5 seconds left on the play clock. Rodgers going to drop back, looking to throw, and a dump off to Breece Hall is dropped. Good shit defense. Forcing a Jets punt. As after their gain of 11 on the first play of the drive, it's been nothing for this Jets offense. Good shit. All right, 4th and 11. Out comes Thomas Morstead. His punt comes off clean. And it's Tyreek back to return this, letting it bounce at the 30 and going to be down at the 33. So pretty solid starting field position for this Miami offense with 10 minutes to play in the first, up by 3. And we head to a commercial break before the next drive. Saturday begins wildcard weekend. I plan to be live for every single wildcard game. So there's 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and 1 Monday night next week. I plan to be live for all of them. Yeah, stick around, subscribe, really appreciate it. It would be even better if Miami could be one of those games, but we'll see. Still early. I believe the Monday night game is probably going to be a 4 and 5 matchup. So it'll be it would be Houston and not Pittsburgh. Houston and like the Chargers are Steelers. I don't know. Typically Monday night's a 4-5 matchup. Wentz looked terrible first year. Give him time. Give him time. It's the first drive. Hopefully their defense will come up clutch and give Wentz another chance. Just give it time. And yeah, I am really happy with how the Carolina Panthers ended their season. Because again, I had the Panthers finishing. I had them finishing third in the division, but I had them at a near 500 team before the year. Obviously, that wasn't the case, but I mean, Bryce Young, the second half, definitely looked like a quarterback that can lead a team to an above 500 year, which is kind of all you need to win the NFC South. Like, I'm excited for what Carolina does in the offseason. I'm excited for what they do next year. But, like, they have a chance here to, like, really build around a guy who has now officially shown to play consistently high level of football. And they haven't had that opportunity in nearly a decade. Or just over a decade. Yeah, because the NFC South is a very winnable division. And I believe they play the AFC East next year, so that should be fun playing Carolina. But like the NFC South is a very winnable division. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. 10 minutes to play in the first. Huntley under center, back and fullback behind him. Going to toss this left side for Achane. First play of the drive. Has the lane and room to run. Blocking downfield, past midfield, and forced out of bounds near the 46. Devon Achane. There we go. Oh, they also took away one of Huntley's receptions, saying it was a more so of a run play, I guess, from the first drive. Okay. Yeah. The opponents for next year has been released for every team. We don't know the order we play them yet. There's also rumored that Miami is going to be playing a game in Madrid next season, which I'm not a fan of, but whatever. Faking the toss right and passing over the middle is Huntley, an incomplete pass. Going high, looking for Jalen Waddle on a quick slant, but nothing going on that one. Yeah, so we play the NFC South. I believe it's the AFC North, and then it's Broncos or Chargers, and it's gonna then second place schedule for a few others. Huntley and shotgun back behind him, fullback to his left, 2nd and 10. Going to look to throw, quick pass right side is caught by Tyreek at the 40 and out of bounds, making it a much more manageable 3rd down. I forget exactly what the extra divisions are. What do you mean the first touchdown for the Broncos was a fucking quick hitter to Marvin Mims? If only we beat the Colts or the Cardinals. Huntley looking to throw on 3rd and 3. Pressure coming quick, trying to avoid it. Breaking tackles, but fumbling and falling on it is Patrick Paul. Ooh. And then I was trying Armstead falling on it, okay. But still, Huntley trying to make some plays, but just unable to. Just lets go of the football, basically. Yeah, no, Hill isn't really there. Yeah, he would have had to take it on himself, which he could have. I mean, he did a great job just avoiding pressure, but yeah, lost control of the ball. All right. So Jake Bailey on to pooch punt this and try and pin the Jets deep. It's 4th and 8. Punt comes off clean. And it is a short punt out of bounds near the 24. Can't even get him inside the 20. Come on. But out comes the Dolphins defense once again. As the Broncos continue to move the ball down the field. Yeah, exactly. We didn't get the Jets good field position. We forced them to go the length, basically. But at the same time, it's like, man, come on, KC. We'll see. And we're at commercial break. Uh, Again, the main thing is like 5 straight winning seasons would be great for Miami. Just off of, like, principle. Like, obviously you prefer playoff appearances, and I mean would have liked to have 3 straight, but we'll see. Dude, when was the last time we had 5 straight winning seasons? It's been a long while. Last time 5 straight winning seasons was the 1997 to 2. Yeah, it was the last time we had a stretch of 5+ years winning seasons was 1997 to 2003. We had a 7-year long stretch of winning seasons. Like that's why it's like having 5 straight winning seasons is big for this franchise. The Bills are 0-4 in Super Bowls. I love that. It would be funny if they go 0-5 this year, but I'd rather them not make the Super Bowl than go and potentially win it. Yeah, there's not really anything open. He had room to run if he didn't lose the football. That's the tough part. Back from commercial break, 7:56 to play. Jets ball on their own 26. Rodgers under center, back behind him. And he's going to hand this off right side for Brees Hall. Has a lane down the sideline and going to pick up 11 on the play. Not great. Ravens get. I don't know if they're. I mean, probably the Ravens got us. I don't know. A Ravens Bills playoff game would be interesting. It would definitely be an interesting game. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Play clock winding down. Man in motion as Rodgers is going to hand this off once again to Brees Hall right side. And he's going to lose 2 on the play. Back to the 35-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah on the tackle. 7 minutes to play in the first. 2nd and 12 coming up. No, I think it also just be funny if the Bills lose in a wild card round somehow. Like either to us, to Cincy, or Denver. It would just be funny. 2nd and 12. Rodgers in shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left as well. Going to toss this left side for Brees Hall, who once again nowhere to run. And losing maybe a yard on the play. Chop Robinson getting in the backfield and making the tackle. Chop has been having such an incredible rookie season. He started off slow, but since that Buffalo game, he's really been having himself a great year, and I love to see it. Now 3rd and 13, Rodgers alone in shotgun. 3 receiving options to the right side. Looking to throw a quick pass to the left. Is caught and brought down shy of the first down marker by Jordan Brooks. That is a 4th down coming up for the Jets. Okay, I need Bo Nix to chill. I love that he's playing well. Don't get me wrong, but I need him just chill for today. All right, 4th and 7 for the Jets. Thomas Moore said set to send this one down. As the play clock is winding down. Need to get the snap off, and they just barely do. Morstead's punt comes off clean. And Tyreek back to return, beginning from the 13. Going to try and find a lane. And try and get that right side, and picks up 2 on the return up to the 15. All right, not great, not bad. Not great, not bad. Yeah, the defense is playing incredible. Like, there was a stat I saw this past week, during the week, that was like Miami's defense is currently ranked it's like ranked, it's like the third best defense, or it's a top 10 defensive unit right now with Anthony Weaver, and it's the first time it's been that way since like the early 2000s. Like, we have a great defensive play right now. That's why I'm worried Anthony Weaver is going to get a head coaching offer this year, and I hope that's not the case. I would love for a season where we have Anthony Weaver's defense and McDaniel's offense both playing at this level. Like, it's the case where, like, if we had like last year's offense with this year's defense, would be a great team. Where we just can't get on the same page. Oh, that's why hopefully next year that'll be the case. You know, would like a touchdown drive here, but we're starting from our own 15. I would just prefer a long drive, an extended drive. Don't need anything too flashy. Just kill a clock, get the ball down the field. Well, I mean, it's more crazy that a 14-win team is about to be the 5 seed. But yeah. I mean, like, 10 wins is no, that's not out of the ordinary for a 6 seed. Yeah, the broadcast now showing a bunch of New York Times, New York Post headlines and front pages from this year. And yeah, just everyone's done with Rodgers at this point. 9th straight season with a losing record for the Jets. I love to see it. We played for the Jets, but Matter rating isn't high enough. That was another story from the Jets, and it just doesn't make sense. Like, how do you not sign someone because of Madden rating? We have 5 minutes to play in the first. No team has really had a great drive so far today. There's Huntley and shotgun back behind him, fullback to his left, going to toss this left side for Achane, and he's going to go nowhere, a loss of 1. All right, don't love it. And yeah, now showing since Salah's been fired, their defense is taking a massive decrease. As Huntley and shotgun back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side, going to look to throw, rolling right, and going to dump it off to the flat to Alec Ingold. And that's a gain of about 8 to set up a much more manageable 3rd down. All right, 3rd and 2, officially rolling at a gain of 9. Come on, pick up the first. Keep the drive going. Let's keep killing clock here. Huntley alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, looking to throw. Quick pass right side, caught by Malik Washington for a first down and more. Past the 30 to the 31. All right, cool. Picked up the first down, keeping the drive and keeping the clock rolling. Just under 3.5 to play. Nice little green route there by H-Chan. They didn't actually impede anyone, but kind of just got in the way enough. Malik Washington, another rookie who's been playing well this year. As there's a pre-snap penalty before this 1st and 10 play with 3:09 to go. Be on the Jets. There's movement up front. It is going to be encroachment on New York. So a 1st and 5 coming up. Again, this has been a better drive than most of the other ones. All right, 1st and 5. Huntley under center. Back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. And there's movement up front. This time it's probably going to be false start as Patrick Paul. Yeah, I saw it. Yep, false start. So we got the encroachment, then a false start. Patrick Paul's very slightly moved, but he moved nonetheless. All right. So 1st and 10. Huntley under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. We've killed like a minute of clock at this point because of everything. Play action looking to throw. Huntley with time. Going to step up and keep it himself with room to run and gets about 6 on the play. Good shit. All right, again, just keep the clock running. We are hoping for a Carson Wentz led 14-point comeback, but keep the clock running. Huntley under center, back and fullback behind him, going to hand this off up the middle for H-Chan. Room to run, 1st down and more. No one man to beat. The 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5, and H-Chan down at the 3. Gets tripped up by DJ Reed. Oh, it's so close to breaking one. But there we go, H-Chan. Beautiful blocking up front. Makes one man miss in the second level, then had plenty of space, but barely gets tripped up. Oh, man. But there we go. We've been needing those type of runs this season. Been needing those type of runs. Ball inside the 5. H-Chan's already up to 90. Those sides already up to 90 yards on the day. A minute 40 to go. There's some kind of stoppage. Oh yeah, there's some kind of stoppage. Not sure what, but 30-second timeout it seems. Ball on the 3. A 61-yard run for Devon H-Chan. He's at 89 yards on the day already. That's big. If only the Chiefs, man. If only the Chiefs. More so like if only we beat out of the Bolts or Cardinals. Both of those were possible. Yeah, it was an injury timeout, just player being walking off the field under his own power. Hope it's good there. All right, 1st and goal from the 3. A minute 40 to play in this first quarter, clock begins to run. That one play alone by Achane has double the amount of yards that the Jets offense does as a whole. Huntley in shotgun, back behind him, Ingle to his right. And Huntley's going to hand this off to Achane once again, but he is swarmed in the backfield. A loss of about 5. Just can't get blocking, huh? Yeah, what are you doing there, Julian Hill? Just whiffing on 3 different people? Come on. All right, ball now on the 7.5. Huntley alone in shotgun, looking to throw. Quick pass left is going to be incomplete, looking for a tight end screen to Jonnu Smith. That was read like a book. 3rd and goal, 44 seconds to play in the quarter. All right, 3rd and goal. Come on, punch it in. An 85-yard touchdown drive would be beautiful. Huntley alone in shotgun. 4 receiving options to the right. Going to screen pass to Jonnu right side. He gets tripped up and loses 2. Why? Why is that the play call? Back-to-back tight end screens. Nothing thrown past the line of scrimmage. Come on, man. All right, out comes Jason Sanders, looking like he's going to have a real opportunity to break this record today. This is a 28-yard kick from the right hash. It is up and it is good. 37 kicks on the day for Jason. 37 field goals made on the season for Jason Sanders. And again, he needs about, I believe, 2 or 3 more to break the record. Which, again, last season he barely got a chance to kick field goals. This season he's been mainly kicking field goals. Yeah, I don't get that play call either. I mean, like, I understand the tight end screen on 2nd down. I don't understand doing it again on 3rd. That makes no sense. Like, dude, at that point, you need 7 yards. You have to throw it past the sticks in some capacity. You need to throw it past the sticks, past the 1st down marker. You just need to. There's no reason not to. But oh well. Hey, we're up by 6, and the Jets offense has done nothing today, so it's fine. All right, let's see. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, I know the record is held by Olindo Mare. I just don't remember what the record was exactly. Like how many it was. I mean, if we can get Jason Sanders to break that record today, that'd kind of be funny. Yeah, the record is 39 field goals. That is the record in a single season. Jason Sanders is now at 37. So he needs 3 more to break the record. The kickoff underway to begin the second quarter. Just realized it's going to be a touchback in the end zone. Jets will begin this from the 30. Just realizing we have entered the second quarter in this one. Yeah, it'll probably be Texans Chargers as the Monday night game. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. Rodgers under center, back behind him, going to look to throw. Has some time, going to step to his right to buy more. In the flat, caught by Braylon Allen, and a gain of 5. Okay. I'm pretty sure Sanders already has the record for most consecutive field goals. Just from this year alone. 2nd and 5. Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action, looking to throw. Rodgers with time, dump off over the middle, is incomplete, looking for Braylon Allen as a check down option. So 3rd and 5. Come on, defense. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Making adjustments at the line. Play clock winding down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gets the snap off. Rodgers to throw. Has some time. Throwing right side and going to be incomplete. Looking for Tyler Conklin, but Jordan Brooks in great coverage. And it's a 3 and out for this Jets offense. The Dolphins defense playing some damn good football today. I really wish we can keep Anthony Weaver for next year, but if he gets a head coaching offer, I'm not sure if he stays. All right, Thomas Morstead on to send this one down as there is a flag. Free snap. It's going to be false start on the Jets. Guess we're trying to get Miami to jump, but unable to. So now 4th and 10. So punting from their own 30, pretty much no gain on this drive. Punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught at the 34. Miami will begin to drive from then with 14 minutes to play in the half. Oh, the Jets were trying to get Sir Neal to run into Tyreek there, but unable to. Bitches. All right, brings us to a commercial break. That's the Chiefs. I know they're down. But like, has the Chiefs offense even done anything today? No, it's been 2-3. It's been 2-3 and outs for this offense. Incredible. I can add commercial break. Still a commercial break. Up by 6. Again, if anything, a win today gets Miami 5 straight winning seasons. The first time they would have that kind of stretch since the late 90s, early 2000s, when they had a 7-year stretch of winning seasons. So, again, 5 straight winning seasons is great. The hope was to get 3 straight playoff seasons, but I mean, the Broncos were up by 14 over the Chiefs. It ain't looking like that's going to be the case. We'll see. We will see. Again, playoffs begin next week. This Saturday, playoffs begin. I plan to be live for every single playoff game. So stick around. We really appreciate it. The UFL starts March 28th. I plan to be live for a lot of UFL games, just like last year. UFL is always a lot of fun to watch and to and it was just fun to watch. Bring football, man. It's more football. They just showed a quick rundown of the history between the Dolphins and Jets, and part of it was Jason Taylor in a Jets uniform. I never want to see that again. All right, back from commercial break, 14:06 to play in the half. Huntley under center, back behind him, 3 receivers to the left side. Going to send one of them in motion as Huntley's going to toss this right side for Jalen Wright in a play that goes absolutely fucking nowhere. Back to the 25-yard line. That's a loss of 11. I think. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Well, whatever it was, remove it from the playbook. That did not work for shit. Officially ruling it a loss of 9. Huntley alone in shotgun, 3 receiving options to the right. Now going to send someone in motion towards the backfield to his left. So it's 2 receiving options to each side. As Huntley's going to hand this off up the middle for Jalen Wright. And blocking is non-existent as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Before being brought down. Yeah, this is a must-win no matter what happens in the KC Denver game. You want to have another winning season under your belt. Like this is definitely like a must-win just for the nature of the team and like what the plans are for the offseason. As Huntley in shotgun back to his right, going to look to throw on 3rd and 18. Pressure coming, dump off over the middle, caught by Jonnu Smith with room to run, and he's going to get about 10, maybe 12 on a play. He gets quite a few, but not enough for the first down. So with 3 and out for this Dolphins offense. Yeah, he got 9 on that play. Rough showing. Actually, okay. Fixed it to a gain of 11. 4th and 7. Jake Bailey on to send this down. Xavier Gibson back to return this for the Jets. As the play clock winding down to get the snap off, and Bailey sends it down. A good punt going to be returned beginning from the 11-yard line by Gibson. Has some room to run and brought down at the 21. So 10-yard return. Still you're able to flip the field on the Jets. And force them to go roughly 80 yards to do something in this game. The entire offense is missing Tua, and that's not a new thing. Like, this team is light years better when Tua is playing, and that's that's not a new revelation. The issue is just he's like we have no like we have no official wording on what this injury is for Tua. All we know is pretty much what Rappaport reported today, and that is it's a unique muscle injury in his hip that is causing structural damage to the muscles surrounding it. That's all we know. And it's the fact that he has not been medically cleared to play for 2 straight weeks. We don't know anything else. And it is kind of that lack of transparency that's is causing a lot of the questions surrounding it right now. But we'll see. The offseason will probably get a little bit more information, but most likely not. There's a real chance we don't find out what this injury is ever. The Broncos, man, they're congrats Denver on your playoff. Oh shit. Just announced about an hour after the Patriots game, Gerard Mayo is fired from the head coach of the New England Patriots. Wow, he's one and done in New England. I mean, yeah, you lose the first overall pick, that probably does it, but also this season has not been going well for New England. There's a UFL commercial on Fox. Again, UFL, March 28th, they begin. Friday games every week, a Saturday game every week, and 2 games on Sunday. A lot of fun. It's spring football. It's more football. You're just thinking, if you like football, stick around for that as well. The thing is, he stayed healthy all year last year. And that was when he was at his heaviest playing weight. This year, he cut down on weight to get more mobile, try to extend more plays. But because of that, he's not been able to stay on the field. He needs to get back heavier. That's the key thing I'm hoping he does in the offseason is he gets heavier. Because hopefully in that way, he's able to stay on the field more. Rodgers going to toss this left side for Breece Hall. First play of the drive, and with decent enough blocking and good balance, going to give him about 7 on the play. This offseason and next season is going to be a really big tell for the future of Tua in Miami. Yeah, Gerard Mayo out in New England. Seemed like Mike Vrabel may take that spot. Rodgers play action looking to throw, rolling left to buy time. Eventually throwing one to a wide open Devontae Adams. First down and out of bounds at the 45. And the Broncos are now up by 21. I'm sorry, what is that touchdown play? Yeah, no, it's... Come on, man. Rodgers in shotgun back to his right in the motion to back out wide. 3 receiving options to the right, 2 to the left. As Rodgers looks to throw, quick pass left side, caught by Garrett Wilson for a gain of 12. I mean, yeah, Mayo being fired sucked for the future of Miami, but either way, even if Mayo stayed for next season, New England's future looks bright. They have a top 3 pick. Drake May played well this year. Hell, Joe Milton played well today. Patriots are going to be a tough team to beat in the future. Rodgers in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. 1st and 10. First play for the Jets past midfield. Rodgers looking to throw. Pass time. Pass over the middle is caught for a first down and more. Alan Lazard past the 30 to the 29. Come on. Ball on the 29, Rodgers and shotgun back to the right. Three receivers to the right as well as Rodgers hands it off for Braylon Allen up the middle. He's going to gain about 4 up to the 25. Bend, don't break. Hold him to a field goal. Simple as that. Bend, don't break. Simple as that. Yeah, no, Vrabel is probably going to go to New England, and I don't blame him for that. Rodgers looking to throw on 2nd and 6. Has time, throwing deep. Right side towards the end zone, and incomplete. Looking for Devontae Adams, but great coverage by Storm Duck and Cater Kohu forces the ball loose. It's now with 3rd and 6 coming up. Good job by Storm Duck to not fall for the double move and making that a tough grab. Yeah, what a play from the Rook. Through the hands of Adams. All right, 3rd and 6. Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right as well. Miami looking like they're going to be sending pressure, but we'll see. Play clock winding down. Rodgers, high snap, looking to throw. Quick dump off right side to Garrett Wilson is caught. Makes one man miss and room to run. Inside the 15, the 10. Finally brought down at the 6. Jalen Ramsey looking like he was back in the Pro Bowl with how he was trying to tackle Garrett Wilson there, just grabbing the flags. But that is a nice route. Wait. He ripped off his hand warmer. Yeah, so Jets ball at the 6. Or more so the 5. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Can motion to back out wide to the left. Rodgers pressure coming up the middle. Going to buy time and throw end zone. Caught. Touchdown New York. Tyler Conklin. Just under 8 minutes to play. That is the 500th career passing touchdown for Aaron Rodgers. He gets it on what most likely is the final game of his career, or at least the final game with him in New York. Ugh. I mean, I don't know what the defense was doing on that drive. The extra point to give to Jets, a 1-point lead is up and good. 7-6 game. Dolphins will be getting the ball. It's a terrible defensive drive, man. I don't get it. Ugh. Man. All right, commercial break after the Jets just took the lead. Up by 1. This has been a very rough game. Again, it doesn't help that the Broncos are up by 21. I mean, it kind of does, but still. Man, the Patriots wasted 0 time on firing Gerard Mayo. It was just funny. We'll see. I mean, there's still time left in both of these games. Who knows what can happen? But this game's not been going great. We'll see. Again, the game's not necessarily meaningless. Having 5 straight winning seasons is fantastic for a franchise. So it's not necessarily meaningless. But yeah, it's definitely the case where this game is not for the playoffs anymore, basically. Yeah, again, this would be the first time Miami has 5+ of a winning season stretch of 5+ seasons since the turn of the decade. As this kickoff is going to land short of the 20-yard line. So Miami will begin this drive from the 40. Great starting field position as they look to take the lead. Let me turn up the century. Rodgers had 500 passing touchdowns in the career already, but he got to 500. Huntley in shotgun, play action looking to throw, has plenty of time. Rolling to his left, still plenty of time, throwing eventually, and has a man open down the field. Jalen Waddle past the 35 roughly. Massive pickup of yards there. Beautiful pocket for Tyler Huntley. And a great play to pick up a whole bunch of yards. Just, again, great protection, great pocket. Good job by Waddle to realize it and come back to the ball. Going to be Miami ball on the plus 37 after that. So gain of like 23. Huntley and shotgun back behind him. Pull back to his right, going to play action once again, looking to throw. Has some time, launching one deep, left side. And it's picked off at the 10. Threw it behind Waddle. And it's a great play by the Jets defender. Threw it ever so slightly behind Waddle on a 50-50 ball. And the Jets have the ball right back. Yeah, that's just behind him. I don't like the idea of chucking it deep like that. Especially, no offense to Waddle, but he's not a fantastic 50-50 ball getter like this. I don't fully love the idea of sending that down like that. Just throw it out of bounds. There's no need to force a pass there. We're in field goal range already. No need to try and force it. And now it's Jets ball right again. So ball on the 10, Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left side as well. As Rodgers is going to hand this off up the middle and has room to run, finding a lane for 9 yards. Ugh. Again, not great. Rodgers under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side for this 2nd and inches play. Is making adjustments at the line. Rodgers quick pass to the left, caught by Garrett Wilson for a screen. He's going to go backwards by half a yard. A 3rd down coming up. Don't fully know what Garrett Wilson was doing there, but we'll take it. 3rd and 1. He had the first. Get down. Just get down. Don't know why he tried to run backwards there. All right, 3rd and 1. Come on, Miami. Rodgers under center, going to hand this off up the middle, and there's plenty of space to pick up that first down and a whole lot more. Down to the 26-yard line for Braylon Allen. Jordan Poyer saves a touchdown with the tackle there, but still, come on. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left, going to play action, looking to throw. Pressure coming, Rodgers throwing right side, and it's a throwaway incomplete. Chop had pressure, but Rodgers gets rid of it just in time. All right. Yeah, he wasn't down, sadly. All right, 2nd and 10. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left, going to look to throw. Pressure coming quick. Pass left side to a wide open Davante Adams is caught. Makes one man miss and room to run. Pass midfield and out of bounds near the 43. We send pressure up the middle, and Rodgers simply just throws it over top it. Yeah, good job faking the screen. Everyone thought screen. Davante Adams leaks towards the left side, just wide open. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off left side for Breece Hall. Stiff arms one defender, stiff arms one defender, stiff arms a second, and out of bounds for a gain of roughly 2. All right, Rodgers and shotgun back to his left, going to drop back, looking to throw. Miami trying to send pressure. Rodgers throwing left side is incomplete, looking for Davante Adams. Overthrown is 3rd and 9 coming up. All right. Third and 9. Make the stand. Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Gonna drop back looking to throw. Rolling right buying time. Passing the flat is caught but brought down shy of the first down marker at around the 39-yard line. Storm Duck with the tackle. He's having himself a really nice day. Oh, he had Lazard open. We missed him. We'll take it. It's 4th and 5 to keeping the offense on the field. Simply don't jump. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. Two receivers to each side. Play clock winding down. Don't jump, but they're going to snap this ball. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming and sacked back at the 46. Emmanuel Ogbah and Zach Zeeler combined for the sack. And the Dolphins get off the field on 4th down with 3:15 to play. We're going to have some pretty damn good field position to begin this next drive, only needing a field goal to take the lead. Good shit. Good shit. All right, we're at commercial break. Come on, offense. Just need a field goal. Just need a field goal. And by some miracle, if the Chiefs can come back down 21, that would be fantastic. But again, good stand on fourth down. Finally got home on this pressure, man. Like, finally. Now we just need the offense to build off of it. Just need to build off of it. Simple as that. It is just a case like if only the Chiefs had something to play for this week. But oh well. Still a commercial break. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Miami has ball just shy of midfield at the 46. Huntley in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna send one of them in motion as Huntley looks to throw. Pressure coming, escapes it, looking to throw. Rolling to his right, buying time. Throw in sideline, caught by Tyreek. First down and more, inside of 40 to about the 39 and a half. All right, I like that first play of the drive. Build off of it. Don't try anything fancy here. We're in field goal range. Simply get the field goal if need be. Huntley under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 41, going to toss right and going to lose 3. Jeff Wilson on the carry, can't do shit in the ground game. Ugh. Come on, gotta be able to do something on the ground. Second and 12, Huntley shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side, but there will be no play as we have reached a 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Dolphins down by 1, but with ball in plus territory, looking to retake the lead. Apparently, Bo Nix is continuing to do crazy shit. It's hard to say why the Patriots fired him. I mean, yeah, they were bad this year at 4-13, and the defense took a little bit of a decline. But at the same time, like there is just that possibility of this is another Lovely Smith situation from 2 years back, where the plan was to always have him be a bridge coach, and him losing out on the first overall pick definitely does not help. But I feel like that. I don't know, it's just weird. Like there's just clearly here New England was not supposed to be good, and they still won a few games that they weren't expected to win. I just think, I just think it's another part of it is they see that the Jets are looking at Mike Vrabel, and they're like, oh, we can't let that happen. He is better than Gerard Mayo at this point in time. And we feel like that next year and in 2 years, we're not in a win now mode, but we have our window beginning to open up. Let's get an experienced coach who can instill a tough culture and bring back that Patriot way better than Gerard Mayo can. So I would not be surprised if by 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 end of February we see that Mike Vrabel is the head coach of New England because it feels right. But we'll see. It's hard to gauge exactly why a coach gets fired when it's a one and done, unless it's like a very blatantly obvious situation. But at the end of the day, it might just be the fact that he was bad and he was worse than expected and just wasn't ready to be a head coach. Uh, yeah, according to the statement by Kraft afterwards, it's just team performance, but I think there's more to it. Huntley and shotgun back behind him. First place since the 2-minute warning is a botch snap as Huntley's going to look to throw still nonetheless. And it's incomplete, bouncing off of Waddle's helmet. It's open. Come on. Good job by Huntley to keep the play alive and still get a ball out there that's on target. But Waddle, come on, catch that. Like you're wide open, man. It bounces off your face mask. Hang on to the ball. All right, 3rd and 12. We need roughly 6+ yards for field goal range. As Huntley is alone in shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. As Huntley looks to throw now, has some time, and that time expires quickly. And that might be a fumble picked up by the Jets and brought down past the 40 near the 37. Oh my. Wasted opportunities is the story of this season. In every game, it feels like we are wasting opportunities. Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's a fumble or not. It'll be Jets ball around the 39 if it is. Yeah, it's a fumble. Oh, wasting opportunities. The story of this season. This game alone, there's been like 6 wasted opportunities. And we're not even at halftime yet. Of which the Jets get ball to begin the second half, I'm pretty sure, which is not a great sign either. But just wasted opportunity. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. Play clock winding down. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right, going to hand this off to Brees Hall up the middle. He's going to bounce off 2 defenders and eventually be brought down for a gain of 12. So many wasted opportunities. So Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. 1st and 10 from the 26. Rodgers to throw. Has some time. Passed over the middle to a wide open receiver. Is caught inside the 15 to the 13. Yeah, need to step the game up, but it's just the nature of this team. Without Tua in, this team is a lot different compared to when in to begin with, and it's in under 35-degree weather. All right, seems like the Jets called their first timeout as well. It's just the nature of this team. Again, on the bright side, you can't really say this is a must-win anymore, as the Broncos were up by 24. So like, we can't really say this is for a playoff spot, as it's more so just to have a fifth straight winning season, which that's the bigger picture of everything. I mean, there's a minute 4 left, down by 1, potentially at minimum you're probably be down by 4 entering the half, with an offense that just hasn't been able to do anything, and when they have been able to do stuff, they can't finish. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. Rodgers under center, back behind him. Play action, looking to throw. Pass left side, wide open. Allen and Lazard, touchdown, New York. When it rains, it pours with this defense. All right. Extra point away from being down by 8 with a minute to play in the half. Like, for as good as his defense has been this year, it always feels like the end of the halves is when we're weakest, and I don't understand why. All right, the Jets are gonna go for 2, trying to make it a 9-point game with a minute to play in the half. Currently up by 7. So if they don't get this, the Dolphins have a chance to tie it, as they have all 3 timeouts. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right side. Making some adjustments as Rodgers hands this off up the middle for Breece Hall, and he gets in with ease. Pushes the pile and gets in, down by 9 with 59 to play in the half. And Jets get ball to begin the second half, so you're going to need a drive here. You need to at least make it a 1-score game again. But this has been bad. I mean, the idea then comes like, how different is the draft pick looking if we win compared to lose? Which, if we lose, we probably have the 14th pick. A win would get us like the 17th or 18th pick, probably. Like, it's not that different of a win or of a pick. It just sucks. Let's see what the offense can do right before the half. You kind of need a score here to maintain, to just stay in the game a little bit longer. Kickoff underway, going to be a high one as its return beginning from the 6. Malik Washington has room to run down the left side. Good blocking and room to run. Past midfield. Still room to run. Still breaking tackles inside the 30, out of bounds at the 26. Malik Washington gives us an opportunity with 50 seconds to play to make this a 1-score game once again. We cannot waste this. He's been a fantastic utility guy for Miami this year. And Mostert, great blocking as well on their return. As Huntley hands this off for the first play of the drive, and that gains roughly 2 by Achane. All right. Come on, punch it in. Finish the drive. That's the big thing. If you can't finish this drive, I mean, hell, they couldn't finish the drive starting from the plus 15. We'll see. 2nd and 7 after the gain of 3. Miami called their first timeout as well. Huntley in shotgun, back to his left. Two receivers to each side. Quick throw, left side caught by Malik Washington for a screen, breaks a tackle and room to run. Gonna pick up the first down and a gain of 8, but I don't like calling the screen without much time left. Miami calls their second timeout as well. Come on, you have to be able to finish this drive in this situation. Come on. Huntley and shotgun, back to his left. Two receivers to each side. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick pass right side for the end zone is incomplete, looking for Tyreek. Fantastic coverage. Tyreek didn't have a chance on that one. Didn't even have a chance on that, man. Fucking hell. All right, 2nd and 10, 33 seconds left. Huntley and shotgun, back to his right. Two receiving options to each side. Huntley at the throw. Pressure coming quick. Throwing. And it's picked off in the end zone. And going to be returned down the left side and pitched backwards. Still going. Breaking tackles and brought down past the 40 at the 42. 20 seconds left in the half. The Jets have 2 timeouts. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Where's the Huntley from last week? Come on. There is the flag on the play. Are they saying it's a forward pass on the lateral? If so, I'll take it. But still, like, bruh. Man. 21 seconds left. Wasting opportunities is the story of this game and this season. All right, it's Jets ball at their own 12 after all things considered. Rodgers going to hand this off up the middle, and that will bring us to halftime most likely. Ugh. Yep, halftime. Down by 9. You had a decent enough start, but since then it's been nothing from this team. You have one more half to play. Not necessarily season on the line anymore, but just again you have that winning season stretch on the line. We'll see. We'll see. Again, the Broncos are absolutely killing the Chiefs, so it's again not like much matters. Ugh. We'll see. Seahawks have a lead over the Rams at the half, so the Buccaneers might be able to get that 3 seed in the NFC. Chargers with a win clinched the 5 seed in the AFC, and they are up against the Raiders at the half. DJ Chark had a touchdown in that game. DJ Chark. That's a name I haven't really heard in a while. It feels like he has not done anything this season. Although it could very easily be a mistake. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not mistaken. He just hasn't done anything this year. Yeah, he has 7 targets entering today. All right. We'll see again. We're at halftime. Just this game. At the very least, I want Jason Sanders to get 3 more field goals. At the very least. If anything can come from this season, I want him to break the record for most field goals in the season by a Dolphins kicker. Ugh. But we'll see. We will see. This game, man. Ugh. What a game this has been. One second. All right. This has been. This has been. Honestly, I'm not too surprised, man. This is the Dolphins we're talking about. They can never finish out a season strong. But come on, man. This is a sad way to go out. Like just a sad way to go out. But that's Miami for you. We'll see. We shall see. Still a commercial break, still at halftime. Ugh. Who knows? Maybe we turn this around, but I'm not holding out hope for it. This team needs to be improved. This off season is going to be one interesting off season, and the main thing surrounding it is just like, what exactly do you focus on to improve? Like you can't fix every single issue with this team in one off season. It feels, and the issues that we have feel too abundant. You have to fix the interior offensive line. You have to fix the backup quarterback position. You need to fix the safety room. And you probably need to fix interior defensive line because Campbell's probably gone. So you can have Zach Zeeler, Benito Jones, Deshaun Hand. You need to get someone else in there to be that fourth piece. Hopefully, Phillips and Chubb are both A, back, and B, healthy for the entire year. To pair with Chop Robinson, but you still need a fourth edge rusher, which could be Emmanuel Ogba, but that contract. And then you need to get better at receiver. You need better like receiver 3 and receiver 4 play, which Malik Washington has been a bright spot for this season. He's playing well as a receiver 3, but like then was like who knows? I think there is the reports that Chris Greer might retire at the end of this season, which we'll find out probably in the coming days, most likely. That he's going to retire and become an advisory role to the team, which I don't love and I don't hate either. Him not being the main GM is going to be a good sign, but at the same time, how much of an influence is he still going to have within the building? If it's too much, and nothing's going to change, basically. It's like, yeah, we get 9 home games next year, but one of them is probably going to be in Madrid, as the reports are saying. And our road gig, our back half of the schedule next year might all be in the north on the road. As we play at Pittsburgh, at Cleveland, at Buffalo. Usually another north team we play. Like, ain't gonna be easy next year either. Still at halftime, still at commercial breaks. Jets, I believe, get ball to begin the second half, which definitely makes this 9-point game not great. But again, the plan is to stream every single playoff game, and when the UFL comes around beginning March 28th, I'll be streaming a lot of those games as well. Not all of them, but the majority of them. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. This has not been a great season for not been a great season. But we'll see. We shall see. Again, I also plan to be live tonight for Vikings Lions. That game should be incredible. And it's going to decide the 1 seed in the NFC. And I'll probably be a little bit more energetic for that one. This game, I knew going into this game that it was not going to be that great of a game because it's Dolphins Jets, and it's this season's Dolphins Jets. But yeah, this halftime feels longer than usual. What the fuck's going on? Yeah, we're still at halftime, still at commercial break. Waiting for the second half to begin. All right, here we go. One more half of play. Dolphins looking to have their 5th straight winning season. They're going to need a come from behind victory as they're down by 9. Last time we played the Jets, we had to come from behind as well and get overtime. But that was an 8-point game. So different story. It is a different story. Let's see. I feel bad for Greg Olson, though. He got stuck calling this game. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Second half kickoff. Jason Sanders set to send this one down. There's the kick, and it will be going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. I want to point out when it comes to the wasted opportunities, we don't throw both picks. We don't fumble. There's a good chance we at least get 2 more field goals, and this is a 3-point game. but the turnovers. Like, we've wasted so many opportunities to just get points. First play of the second half. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to send a man in motion left to right as Rodgers will toss this right side for Breece Hall. Good blocking and breaking tackles. Room to run. Still on his feet. Good balance to get past midfield and out of bounds near the 43. There is a flag on the play, however. Push him back, baby. Push him back. It is an illegal low block by the Jets. Push them back, baby. Push them back. Calling it on Joe Tipman. Good shit. Push them back. All right, so yeah, it'll be first and what was it? That's a weird. Was it like first and 23 ish? Yeah, first and 23. Damn, I nailed that. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left side. 14 and a half to play in the quarter. Rodgers to throw. Has some time, dump off left side in the flat, is caught by Breece Hall. Makes one man miss and going to be brought down by a trio of Dolphins at the 21-yard line. Oh man. So second and 19. Rodgers in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Rodgers going to drop back, looking to throw. Pressure coming and sacked back at the 11. Calais Campbell bringing him down. And it's a third and massive coming up. Good shit. Yeah, good stunt between him and Zealer. Gives him a wide open lane to Rodgers up the middle. All right, just make the stand. Give the offense a chance. Third and 28. Rodgers going to just hand this off up the middle. Stiff arming one defender and getting those yards right back from the sack. Going to be a 4th and long. And it's a 3 and out for this Jets offense to begin the half. Good sign there. Yeah, but now the offense needs to do something with it. You're gonna have some pretty good field position. Hopefully get a good return here as well. Morstead, the punt comes off clean. And going to be fair caught at the 40. So again, good starting field position. Build off of it. Work with it. So that was Calais' 4th sack of the season. Is that a career milestone for him? I don't remember his career total. Let's see. But yeah, he's playing great this season, and it sucks that we're wasting it. Yeah, so oh no, it doesn't include the one he just got. Okay, so he's at 109 and a half sacks on his career. He was close to that 110 mark. like a 17-year career from a defensive lineman is really impressive. Oh, no, I didn't include that one just now. All right, so that was his 110th sack, it seems, on of his career he just got. And that was his fifth sack on the season. Good shit, Calais. Love to see it. Again, it sucks we wasted such a good season from him. Like that's why I'm like, hopefully he's back next year, but I doubt it. He's a Hall of Famer, that's for damn sure. It's love that he's got to play with Miami. But man, I wish we didn't waste this season for him. We better get a proper QB2 in the offseason. I don't care. Like we need to have a proper backup quarterback. All right, 12:21 to play in the quarter. Huntley in shotgun, back behind him. And going to toss this right side for Achan, who has a lane with good blocking, going to get past midfield and down to about the 48-yard line, a gain of 12. All right. Huntley in shotgun, back to his right. Three receiving options to the left. Gonna send one of them in motion as there's movement up front, pre-snap penalty. I swear this is false start. Most likely it will be, though. No, it's neutral zone infraction. Hell yeah. So 1st and 5. Yeah, this is the worst offense we've had under McDaniel. And it is also like the time where Tua missed the most games. It is just Tua getting injured. Like, Tua is such a big part of this offense. It's kind of crazy. Huntley's going to try and throw a quick screen to left, but the ball slips out and he falls on it. How? 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 Like, with Tua, we're nearly double the amount of points per game as without. Like, he is such an important part to this team. He needs to find a way to stay on the field next year. And if it's bulking back up and gaining weight, that's what it has to be. Come on. Huntley and shotgun back behind him. Tight end to his left. 2nd and 10. Going to play action, looking to throw. Dump off right side in the flat to John Smith is no gain on the play. Come on, throw something down the field. We're heading to a commercial break for an injury timeout, it seems. Fantastic. I don't know what to I don't know what big fundamental change is going to happen in the offseason, but there needs to be something. If it is Greer retiring, great, but he can't have a big influence on this team if he does retire. And even with even with that being the case, Miami loves to keep talent in house for the GM position. Like when was the last time we went out of house to get a GM? Because Greer was an internal hire. If he retires, we most likely can go internal as well again. Like that's that. Like, we need to just get someone new in the building. I don't think I wouldn't want Mariota. I don't. Malik Willis is an interesting name for sure. I just don't know because he had success this season, yes, but part of it was also the offense of Green Bay changed drastically when it was Willis behind center compared to when it's Jordan Love behind center. I think your best bet is to get someone through the draft. You get someone in late day 2, early day 3 that can be a backup for a few years, and then if need be, in 2 years' time, can be the starter if we take the option onto his deal. Because like we have a minimum of 2 years with Tua left. And then we have his out in 2027, in 2026. Yeah, 2027. So we can always take that out and go from there. Wait, is saying is Jets ball and we fumbled? Oh my. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. 10.5 to play in the half. Or in the quarter. Rodgers and shotgun going to play action, looking to throw. Dump off right side in the flat is caught and brought down for a gain of roughly 3. That's Braylon Allen on the reception. Gator Kohu on the tackle. I mean, the future is in such a weird spot for Miami. I don't know what it looks like. Rodgers going to hand this off right side, finds a lane and break in tackles, room to run. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 25 by Gator Kohu. But there's just no intensity right being played with right now. Like we're getting pushed left and right. Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Get a motion to back out wide to the left. And Rodgers is going to look to throw. Has some time, going to step up and be sacked by Zach Zeeler. A loss of roughly 2. I mean, defense is playing okay, but with just the offense, man. It's just the offense. Like Zeeler's having a fantastic season. I love that we have him locked in long term. I just wish we didn't waste a season like this from him. Rodgers under center, going to play action, looking to throw, rolling right, bootleg buying time. Plenty of time as he throws sideline, going to be caught by Devontae Adams. A gain of 11 and a first down for New York. Yeah, that's a good throw. Yeah, that's a great play. Ugh. Rodgers under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side, and there's going to be a stoppage before the snap. We're only at 3rd and 1. Is Miami's? Why the fuck are we challenging this? Like he gets his feet in. It's not a first down. He's definitely short. What is the idea that that right foot wasn't actually down by the time he caught the ball? We had to do a commercial break. Denver's up 31-0. Man, oh man. Ugh, such a. This is a terrible way. It's not even a fight, really. It seems anymore in this game. Just weird. Let's see. We'll see. So a commercial break. All right, here we go. Just coming back from the commercial break. And I assume we lost the challenge because that's a dumb challenge to do in the first place. Yep, even the rep is showboating on us. Yep, we lost the challenge. Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. Going to end around for Lazard, and he's looking to throw it now. Rolling right. Gonna launch one deep, and it's going to be incomplete, a throwaway. All right, we'll make the stand. But we wasted a timeout and challenge in the process for some reason. I don't get why we threw the flag there. But we did. All right, 4th and 1. Offense stand on the field. Rodgers under center, back behind him, handoff up the middle, and that's Braylon Allen going to fight his way for the first. Zeeler got there but couldn't bring him down. Ugh. All right, 1st and 10. Jeez. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Rodgers to throw. Pass time. Pass right side going to be incomplete. Looking for Devontae Adams. And there's going to be a flag on that play. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna call DPI on Storm Duck. Even though neither of them really tried to disengage there. I mean, yeah, I guess Vontae did. This game. I mean, imagine if this was a win and in type of game. Imagine if this was the case where all Miami had to do was win, and they were in, and they put up this performance. That reaction would have been insane by the rest of the fan base. Not even by me, I would be here pissed. Rodgers play action, looking to throw in first and goal, rolling left, has time, pass back at the end zone is low and behind, incomplete, looking for Devontae Adams. If this was a win and in game and we showed up like this, I don't know what my reaction would be. The Broncos have scored on like 3 screenplays. Come on. All right, second and goal. And they're going Wildcat. Braylon Allen in shotgun, going to keep it himself up the middle, and he gets half a yard. Third and goal coming up. All right. Third and goal. Rodgers under center, back behind him. And going to play action, look to throw. Rodgers throw an end zone incomplete out the back of the end zone. We make the standstill and we'll probably go down by 12. But still, this has not been a great game. Yeah, and I mean that's the one like whatever type of thing is because the Broncos are winning so bad, winning by so much. This game has no meaning behind it besides just wanting to have another win this season. Like if the Broncos were losing or the game was close, my reaction to how we've played today would be a lot different. 20-yard kick is up and good. 12-point lead for the Jets. It's like at least this isn't a win and in type of game anymore. It's just another game. Like this has been. Yeah, but now I get to see. Okay, so I want to see the history of our GM position. And like when was the last time we actually had a GM search? That's my question. Because I know Greer was an in-house hire. All right, so it seems like the last time we did not hire in-house potentially would be Randy Mueller in 05. So like if we went that long only hiring in-house, I mean that would explain a lot. Even then he might be an in-house hire. Let's see. We're gonna figure this out. If Miami, If Miami only has done in-house hires with GM, I'm gonna be pissed. Like we need to actually have a search for a GM. Eventually. We can't only hire in-house for this shit. It's not. Okay, yeah. Randy Mueller was the last time we hired. One of the last times, it seems. We went. Actually, I had to search for GM. It might not be the exact last, though. All right, 6:35 to play. Jets set to send this one down. Miami down by 12, looking to find a way to come back in this game. This will be returnable beginning from about the 4 for Raheem Mostert. He's going to get to the 22. He looks slow on that return. Okay, so Jeff Ireland was not an in-house hire. That's good to know. I'm going to figure this out. All right, last to 2014 was the last time we had a GM search. Gonna toss this left side for HN. First player to drive, he gets about 5. So it's been 10 years since we hired someone out of house to be the GM. Makes sense. All right, 2nd and 5. Huntley under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna send one in motion right to left. That is a jet sweep for Waddle. Left side, good blocking to gain 6, maybe 7 before being forced out of bounds. I mean, hey, get in the end zone in this drive and you build off of it, maybe. Yeah, it was a season. Not really sure if it was a good season, but it was certainly a season. Huntley going to play action, looking to throw. Going to try a screen to the right, and it gets tipped and incomplete. There is a flag on the play. We tried a tight end screen to Julian Hill. And we have an illegal man downfield anyway. Penalty declined. So 2nd and 10. Yeah, this is a season a lot of people want to forget. But at the same time, like, it's a season that kind of needed to happen. Like even McDaniel's first year with the team, although we finished 9-8 as well. Like we made the playoffs, we scraped by a bunch of games, and we still had a really solid offense with Tua playing a lot more of the season than he did this year. This was a wake-up call for the team. As a pass left side for a first down and more by Jonnu Smith down to the 45-yard line. This was a season needed to happen. And hopefully next year will be better, but we'll see. What they decide to do in the offseason will gauge a lot about this team and what the mindset is. First and 10, 4.5 to play in the quarter. Huntley toss left side, and that goes nowhere. A loss of 5. Like we can't get a consistent ground game going. We are 2.5 quarters into this game, and Huntley is at 82 yards passing. Like, we just can't do anything on offense when two was not in. It seems even last week, yeah, we played okay, but I mentioned in that post game video that like last week was something. Huntley and shotgun back behind him, looking to throw in 2nd and 14. Pass over the middle is caught by Jonnu and going to pick up about those 4 yards right back, maybe 5. All right, 3rd and 8, 3:20 to play. Huntley in shotgun, back to his left, 3 receiving options to the right. Going to look to throw. Pass time. Pass left side is going to be caught. A dive and grab by Malik Washington to pick up the first down and more. Down to the plus 40-ish. Again, a bright spot for this season has been Malik Washington. And the Jets are going to challenge it. The Jets are challenging it, so we'll see. I mean, if the Jets do win the challenge, you have to go for it. You just have to go for it. Ugh. It's going to be something. This offseason is going to be very interesting. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, most likely we're gonna lose this game. It's whatever. I would have liked to have 5 straight winning seasons, but if it takes losing to the Jets for the front office and for the team and for Ross to step in and be like, "Hey, we need to change philosophy and we need to like legitimately improve this team," I'm for it. I would have liked the 5 straight winning seasons, but we desperately need a change of philosophy with this team. And a bad loss like this could 100% be the thing that forces it. Call stands. Jets are going to lose the challenge. All right, at least we won something today. But yeah, there's gonna need to be a massive, and not shakeups per se, but there's gonna need to be like Ross needs to come down and tell McDaniel and whoever the GM is, if it's Greer, if it's a new guy due to Greer retiring or what. But we need to be like he needs to step in and be like, you need to change philosophy on how you build a team. You need to build a team in a better way than just speed overpower. You need to get more physical. You need to have a better offensive line. As Huntley hands this off up the middle for Jalen Wright to gain about 3 or 4. An offensive line needs to be a focus. Safety needs to be a focus. Those are the main two. But we need to go heavy with offensive line in free agency, in the draft, something. Huntley under center, back and fullback behind him. 2nd and 7 after the gain of 3. This is a toss right side for Jalen Wright, who's going to find a lane and break tackle, staying on his feet to pick up 8. First down, Miami. Jalen Wright, good running there. Like, I'll probably have a video at some point this week that kind of like discusses everything for this off season, and that probably will replace the post game video. Huntley under center, back and fullback behind him, and going to toss this once again. This time to the left side, and it's gonna lose about 3 or 4. Like, come on, man. Officially ruling it a loss of 3. This is 2nd and 13. Huntley in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receivers to each side. What could be the final play of the quarter. Huntley, quick pass to the right, the screen from Malik Washington. There is a flag down. Washington, room to run, picks up about 13, 12 and a half. We'll see what the flag is. It's illegal shift on Miami. You have a good play, but you just make a dumb mistake. Wait, where's even the where are they saying illegal shift? Whatever. Huntley and shotgun, 2nd and 18. Going to play action, look to throw. Quick pass left is a screen for Ingold, who has some room to run to get to the 25-yard line. Eichenberg, one of the people there to make the tackle, because this man cannot do anything. Brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, 15 minutes left in the season. Ross is gonna do something. There's no way Ross just sits there and not do anything. Even if it's just a statement he releases, being like, yeah, we're sorry for how this season went. He needs to do something to showcase that this is not acceptable of a way to A, end this season, B, have this season go on, and C, this entire season starts with the fact that Greer was laughing about the offensive line before the season when everyone knew it was not in a good shape. Like, if Greer was like the only one who did not really understand the offensive line was an issue. And Isaiah Wynn coming in has definitely helped the offensive line. But the issue is he wasn't here the entire season because he was injured. So, like, bring him back, get someone else in free agency. You really need to build that interior offensive line. You have Aaron Brewer, who's good. You have Austin Jackson, who got injured, which sucks, but hopefully he's back healthy next year and can play a lot longer. And you have either Toronto Armstead or Patrick Paul at left tackle. You have the tackles and you have the center. You just need the guards. but we'll see. I'm expecting the announcement. I'm expecting some announcement during this week. Again, there is a big game tonight. Lions Vikings, which I might be live for. Most likely, I will be. And then the playoffs. I plan to do every single playoff game, all 6 of them. Should be an interesting. Should be an interesting wild card round. First play of the fourth quarter. Huntley and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. 3rd and 6. Huntley to throw. Pressure coming. Pass right side is going to be caught by River Craycraft. The back shoulder throw, a great grab, and keeps the drive alive. And there's still a chance to win this game. Somehow. As it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 15. Huntley under center, back behind him. And going to play action, looking to throw. Rolling right, buying time. And just going to throw it away near the feet of Julian Hill. Damn, Garoppolo doing a pretty good job leading the Rams. They're up by 1. Rams win. They have the 3 seed in the NFC. Huntley going to hand this off up the middle for Achane. Room to run. The 5. Touchdown, Miami. Cutting the lead to 6. An extra point will make it 5. Devon Achane gets in. Finally, we find the end zone. All right, it's a 1-score game just like that. Not over just yet. It ain't over just yet. Eichenberg actually had a good block on that play, surprisingly. But good shit from Achane, man. All right, just 1 stop from the defense and 1 more drive like that from the offense, and we're sitting good. Sanders' extra point to make it a 5-point game is up, and it is good. Game ain't over just yet. As we head to a commercial break with 14:12 to play. Even if we do come back and win this game, I still want change to be made. I mean, like, come on. Like, just come on. Like, yeah, we might finish 9-8. We might be able to pull this off, but still, it's just not a great season. All things considered. I mean, part of me wishes that we played in Tampa next year. I don't know why. And not nail biting just yet. If the defense can make a stop and we get the ball back, then we can start the nail biting. But for now, not yet. Hey, there's another commercial for the UFL. March 28th is a kickoff game for the UFL. We go live for the UFL and their game as well. Going to be streaming the majority of them this year, just like last year. It's always fun. The UFL has a bunch of great moments. And yeah, just stick around for that as well. And yeah, again, at most, plan to do every single playoff game, including the Super Bowl. Yeah. And again, if our defense blows this upcoming drive, then there's no need to waste the time biting your nails. Although it is funny, like, hey, it's legit. Oh, it is nice. Yeah, what the kickoff game for the UFL is St. Louis. I want to say it's St. Louis and Memphis, but I could be wrong. They announced it last week. I know it is a good. I know there is like a really good game on open play. I don't remember what it was. All right, Jason Sanders set to send this one down. Yeah, St. Louis Houston is the kickoff game, March 28th. And the really big standout game from that first week is Birmingham, DC. As Sanders sends this one down, going to be a touchback down in the end zone. Jets will begin a drive from the 30. Come on, defense. One stand, give the offense a shot. Give the offense a shot, make one more stand. We're already at a points per game mark when Tua is not playing those. That's kind of the scary part of things. Rodgers under center, back behind him, two receiving options to each side. Going to play action, look to throw. As time, dump off right side is going to be caught for a gain of roughly 6, maybe 7. Yeah, but every year it feels like there is some, not a legend, but there is like a player from every like UFL, USFL, XFL year that ends up being like a big, like not ends up being a big player in the NFL, or whether return man, like special teams, or just in general has his chance to shine. Jake Bates was that player last year, now into this year, so we'll see who it is when this next UFL season kicks off in a few months. Rodgers going to toss this left side on 2nd and 3, and it's going to gain about 5 on the play, enough for a first down. Not great. I do not. I do not know any Brads. Aside from like the celebrities who are. Rodgers going to hand this off up the middle on 1st and 10. And that's going to be a gain of like 2, maybe 3. Again, you just gotta make the stand. Just have to make the stand defensively and go from there. 2nd and 8. Rodgers in shotgun looking to throw. Quick pass left side is going to be dropped, incomplete. A 3rd and 8 coming up. 12 minutes to play. Come on, defense. It's up to you here. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw. Rodgers with time. Throwing over the middle. Wide open. First down and a whole lot more. Allen Lazard inside the 15 to the 13. How is he that wide open? Come on. Like, there's no reason for him to be that wide open. None. Rodgers in shotgun back to his left. Two receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw once again. Pass right side wide open. Garrett Wilson going to be a gain of roughly 8 down to the 5-yard line. Ugh. All right, 2nd and 2. Rodgers in shotgun back to his right. Two receivers to each side. Can send one of them in motion right to left. Rodgers dropping back, looking to throw. Has time, going to step up, rolling right, buying time, room to run, going to throw it back at the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Devontae Adams. But I think that should have been an illegal forward pass. You're saying touchdown for the moment. I thought Rodgers crossed the line there. No flags are down. So it's back to an 11-point game, potentially 12, with just under 10.5 to play. Yeah, no flags. What a disaster of a game. It's close if he crossed the line or not. All right, the extra point is up, and it's good. Broncos have officially clinched a playoff spot. Yeah, I just don't know what amount of house cleaning this team is going to do, though. That's the issue. Flash, I wouldn't say we fought hard. We're down by 12 to the Jets. This game has not been good. Like, I just don't know how much house cleaning this team is realistically going to do. And even the house cleaning we might do, at least according to some reports, it's just going to be Greer retiring and becoming more of an advisor role for the team. So, like, that's not really house cleaning because McDaniel is safe. I feel like that's a no-brainer. He's going to at least have the first half of next year to turn you start off hot and turn things around. My only thing with Greer is assuming he does retire, like we're probably going to hire in-house for our next GM. As apparently inside the building, they're really happy with our assistant GM and with just that whole front office side of things. They're really happy with it. And I don't know why. I'm hoping this loss to the Jets is going to turn things around for Ross. But it definitely does seem like Greer's going to retire, be moved into a senior advisor role, and then we're gonna hire in house to replace him, which would suck and would pretty much not be house cleaning at all. But that's a possibility, and that's probably the most likely possibility. Oh, did he? Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's. I'm honest. I'm fine with the fact that the Chiefs got blown out how they did because it makes this game mean that much less. And thus, it's like, okay, whatever. We're performing bad. It's fine. We missed the playoffs on 2 games instead of 1. But like, there still needs to be some big changes that are made. I just don't think it'll be enough. I just don't think enough changes are going to be made in this offseason, at least from a front office perspective. Who knows what guys they bring in? Like, what players? Kickoff is down in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you did. If only Evan McPherson was healthy. Or was like solid this year. Well, if only y'all didn't lose to the Patriots in week 1. Like, come on. But this has been. And also, yeah, the Ravens games and all. Huntley going to play action, look to throw, pressure coming quick, rolling right, buying time. Throwing going to be caught by Jonnu Smith for about 15. A great grab, but again, some great plays being made a little too late in this one. $10 to play. Huntley under center, back and fullback behind him. Going to toss this left side for Achan, make some people miss instantly, and gains about 3. Ugh. All right, 2nd and 7, about 9:15 to play in this game. Huntley to throw, has some time, throwing one deep, right side, has a man, and Jonnu misread it, incomplete overthrow. It's there. I mean, it's thrown on target as well. I mean, Jonnu Smith just didn't properly read the ball down the field. Ugh. 3rd and 7. Huntley and shotgun back to his left. 9 minutes to play, looking to throw. Has some time, pump fake it, and now that time's expiring, and he's sacked. Just why are you pump faking? Just launch it. I don't care anymore. Just launch it. It's not a fumble. I don't know what the Jets are doing. Like, just launch it next time. If you think you see something, just throw it, man. Like, just rip it. I don't just rip it. I don't care anymore. Just rip it. Lucky Jonnu Smith was technically in the area for a check down option, so don't think it would be intentional grounding. Yeah, it's 4th and 7, 9 minutes to play. And the offense is staying on the field. It's down by 12. You need a touchdown on this drive. You break the huddle with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Huntley and shotgun, you're not going to get the snap off in time. We're lucky the Broncos absolutely destroyed the Chiefs. Oh shit, Noah Fant. What a grab to get Seattle the lead. All right, 4th and 7. Yeah. Huntley and shotgun back to his left. Three receivers to the right. Going to look to throw. Has some time going to pump fake. Now rolling to his right to buy more time. Wide open for a first down and a whole lot more. Inside the 35 to the 34 is Malik Washington. All right. Still alive, technically. But you're going to need to score quick. Ball on the 32, actually. Huntley and shotgun back behind him. Going to fake a toss left and look to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle. Is caught for a first down and more. Jalen Waddle down to the 15-yard line. 8 minutes to play. All right. Huntley, play action looking to throw. Rolling right to buy time. Just throws that defeat of Malik Washington. Incomplete. Titans are rumored to love Cam Ward. I mean, I think Cam Ward's the better pick. Again, I'll have a whole video about draft stuff once the season ends. I have a bunch of videos. But I'm with what most of the reports are saying. That Shadur, I mean, maybe not that to that extent, but I do prefer Cam Ward over Shadur. Huntley looking to throw in 2nd and 10. Pass right side caught by Jonnu Smith and going to gain roughly 8. All right, 3rd and 1. Actually, we'll need a gain of 9. I mean, we're still in this if we can find the end zone. That's the crazy part about it. Huntley and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Gonna send one of them in motion. Huntley, handoff up the middle for Jeff Wilson. He goes nowhere. A loss of about a yard. Gotta go for it. Simple as that. You gotta go for it. And I officially won a loss of 2, so it's 4th and 3. Just about 6:20 to play in the game. Huntley and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side, going to look to throw. Quick pass right side, caught for a first down by River Craycraft. Got exactly the 3 yards needed. Thanks to forward progress. Ball on the 5. Still alive. Still alive. Huntley alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Just under 5.5 to play. Huntley to throw. Pass end zone incomplete. Looking for Durham Smythe. All right. At least it's incomplete. You gotta be able to find the end zone though soon. We have 2 timeouts left. Oh my, he missed someone wide ass open in the left corner. I hate this dude. Huntley alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Second and goal from the 5. Huntley to throw. Quick pass left side. Going to be caught by John Smith. Touchdown Miami. 1-score game when there's a flag, I swear. What's the flag? What's the flag? Illegal hands to the face on the Jets. Decline that bitch. All right, an extra point away from it being a 5-point game once again. Touchdown, John Smith. We're still alive in this. Need a defense to make one stand. Gotta be able to make the stand on defense. Jason Sanders' extra point is up and good. We have a 5-point game with 5:20 to play. The defense needs to make one stand and give the offense an opportunity. Simple as that. Simple as that. Just gotta make the stand on defense. Come on, defense. You've made some plays today. Gotta make one more stand. Let's do it. Jason Sanders is gonna send this one down. And it is a touchback. Down in the end zone. Jets will begin a drive from the 30. Let's get it. One simple stand. Rodgers in shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna drop back to throw. Pass right side is going to be dropped by Garrett Wilson. Was open, had room to run, but just couldn't hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10. The playoffs are set in the AFC. All that's left to remain is tonight between the Vikings and Lions to decide the NFC. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off up the middle for Breece Hall, and that's only going to be a gain of roughly 1. Gotta make this stand. Gotta be able to make this stand. 3rd and 8. Give the offense a shot. Simple as also, yeah, Miami did call. Don't know when they called the second time out, but they did. Just have to make a stand. Rodgers in shotgun, looking to throw on 3rd and 8. Has some time. Throw in right side, deep down the field. Devontae Adams An incredible grab to convert on third down. I mean, Storm Duck is in coverage. Yeah, he gets the feed in. That's just a great catch. So 1st and 10 for the Jets. Why don't we put in Ramsey on? Whatever. Rodgers under center, back behind him. Going to quick pass right side, caught by Garrett Wilson. And that's going to be a gain of roughly 11. I got to hold him to a field goal. Just have to hold him to a field goal. Rodgers under center on 1st and 10, going to hand this off to Breece Hall. He's going to make some moves and gain about 5 on the play. Yeah, again, all that's missing is the NFC North crown to be decided tonight. Then we have the playoffs completely set. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right as well. 3:40 to play. Dolphins looking to keep this a 1-score game by holding the Jets to a field goal. And Rodgers is going to let the play clock run, then call timeout. Okay, that's interesting. This game was lasting a lot longer than I thought it was going to. We'll see. Second and 6, 3:35 to play. Let's do it. Rodgers under center. Back behind him, 3 receiving options to the right. And he's going to play action, looking to throw, rolling right by in time. Has a man going to be incomplete, nearly picked off. It's tipped and it falls incomplete. Tyrell Dodson nearly had his second of the day. There is a flag. It's a legal man downfield on the Jets. Penalty would be declined, 3rd and 6. Oh man, that was Dodson nearly had his second. He honestly could have taken it the distance as well there. He had the room. All right, 3rd and 6. Make the stand and you force a field goal and keep it as a 1-score game. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. And going to hand this off up the middle for Breece Hall. Has the room, 1st down and more. Inside the 10, still going, eventually down to 7. Oh my fuck. Can't get off the field. Okay, Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. Going to look. You want to hand this off up the middle for Hall. He gains about 2. Nearly about to call a timeout there, but decided not to. And Miami will call their final timeout with 2:37 to play. They're trying to make it so the 2-minute warning will stop the clock on fourth down, I believe. Because after this play is ran, I actually don't know. 2:37 left. This play is ran. You have what, like, I guess it's 25-second play clock. So there's just a chance. I don't know. They're trying to get the ball back trying to get the ball back only down by 8. Get the ball back down by any more, his game's probably over. But this has been a terrible game. Offensively, offense did not help the defense at all. And to be fair, the defense didn't play great either, but they had no help from this offense. They set up the offense perfectly in that first quarter for a touchdown drive twice. Failed both times. Rodgers going to play action, look to throw in second and goal from the 6. Trying to buy some time, dump off in the flat. Breece Hall makes one-man miss and touchdown New York. With 2:30 to play, Breece Hall gets in. And an extra point will make it a 12-point game. We gave up 30 points to the Jets. Come on, man. Like, really? Extra point is up and good. Man, oh man. This has been something. Yeah, we just gave Rodgers probably his best game as a Jet. And all right, kickoff underway. Going to be returned beginning from the 3. And that's going to be down near the 27 for Malik Washington. All right, 2:25 to play. It's unlikely, but maybe we can. Again, getting shut out in the second quarter is what really did it. Ugh. Huntley shotgun back behind him, looking to throw. Pass left side is caught by Waddle. He slips and gains 8. Second and 2 was going to be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Huntley and shotgun back to his left, going to drop back, looking to throw. Pass time. Pass to the right is off the mark and incomplete, looking for Malik Washington. 3rd and 2. 2:01 to play. All right, Huntley and shotgun back to his left. Going to look to throw in 3rd and 2. Pressure coming, rolling right by in time. Gonna throw it silent, a throwaway, incomplete. Brings us to the 2-minute warning, 1:55 to play. Man, oh man. Ugh, what a way for this season to end. I mean, it kind of makes sense as well because like it was a season that was full. It's a season that was one giant missed opportunity that Miami had this year, and the final game ends with us missing so many opportunities. It's just rough. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I'm just. This has been a fun season. First full season doing these streams. It was fun. I guess hoping to do all the playoff games and super everything UFL when that comes around. We do those as well, but this is going to be a really interesting off season for Miami. There's a lot of questions that are going to be asked. How they answer and how they respond to it and what they do with those questions is going to be a big tell for the future of this team. The window ain't open that much longer. There's an argument that the window was never open. But you're gonna have to be able to make changes and adjust your philosophy if you're gonna be able to bounce back from a season like this. And I think one of the bigger questions is you have to ask McDaniel: Are you capable of changing your philosophy and changing how you handle things? Like, are you willing to give the play calling up? Are you willing to give up like how the challenges work with this team? Like, he's like, there's going to need to be a change of mindset throughout everyone in the organization. But we'll see. Off season begins in a minute 55 when this game ends. But we'll see. Huntley going to pick up the first down with his legs. So it's a 4th and 2 is converted. But it's still a long ways to go in this game. Huntley and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Going no huddle ball on their own 39. Huntley to throw. Going to pass to Craycraft right side for a first down pass midfield. Just under a minute and a half to play. Huntley alone in shotgun, looking to throw once again. Has some time, pass right side, caught by Craycraft, going to gain roughly 6, maybe 7. And there's going to be a timeout called by the Jets with about 54 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 2 for Miami. .54 seconds left. Trying to score quickly and get the onside kick. That's kind of the only hope. Not a great hope, but there was some, I guess. Still, a hell of a season for Calais Campbell. It sucks that his career most likely is going to end like this with an 8-9 record. I hope he plays one more year, whether for Miami or not. I want him to. I want him to end his career on a high note. But judging from him on the sideline right now with Anthony Weaver, it seems like this will be it for him, and that just sucks. Huntley to throw on 2nd and 2, and going to pass right side to Jonnu Smith. That's caught for the first down. A gain of 4. Clock continues to tick. Damn, Jonnu Smith set 3 different franchise records for tight ends this season. Damn. Huntley pass left side to Von H. and is caught, makes one man miss, and going to gain roughly 11 before getting out of bounds. But there is a flag on the play. I did not realize Jonnu Smith was that close to setting 3 different franchise records. It's good shit for him, man. I wish we didn't waste this season. As 1st and 20, going to be a holding call in Miami. Huntley and shotgun, looking to throw. Pump faking and going to break 1 sack before being brought down near midfield. And that's probably going to do it. Well, what's probably the final game of a few different careers of players in this one is a 32-20 New York Jets win. Miami's streak of above 500 seasons ends at 4. Miami's streak of consecutive playoff appearances ends at 2. As the clock has expired, that will do it from MetLife Stadium. Thank you all for tuning in. This was a Dolphins season. Hopefully next one will be better. Expect a video later this week, but before the playoffs begin, that is a kind of deep dive into the season and what I want to see from the offseason for Miami as we begin the offseason content starting now. And yeah, I plan to be live for every single playoff game, every majority of UFL games. Going to be a bunch of draft content. It's the offseason time now for the NFL, so expect some stuff. See you all next time. See you all Saturday for the first wildcard game. I have a damn good one. Peace.